Interesting. Huh. Actually sounds like it's
behind us.
so rare. The thing about screech owls, they tend to be perfectly happy nesting their buildings. So a lot of ways you'd get better off getting them around parks and these sort of areas. They're known for hunting by streetlights quite a bit. They'll nest in like abandoned buildings, warehouses under the eaves of old farms, and those sorts of places sometimes. And certainly tree cavities as well. Screech owls will do well in nest boxes too. You can find the dimensions online easily, and you can probably buy them from a number of different places online. If you think you got a good area for them, put up a box. You never know. I can tell you about that call. It basically simulates an injured rabbit, rodent, that sort of thing. I've had barred owls in particular, which we don't have on this property. In fact, it happened to me about 2 weeks ago. I did that call. I was out with my camera hoping to get a picture of a fox, actually. Barred owl came flying right in, but it was through too many branches. I wasn't able to get a shot of it. But I was in Fisherville Brooks Refuge in Exeter several years ago. And I'm going for a bird walk in there, and I heard a bird that just didn't quite sound right. So I kind of went up the trail a little bit, and I'm listening to it again. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you know, it's a northern parallel warbler or whatever. And then while I'm standing there, I saw a gray fox prancing along the top of a hillside. So I decided to just put myself up against a tree so I wasn't like a silhouette of a human really. And I slowly put my hand up to my mouth and I did that call. And I've had this happen many times. The fox literally stopped in its tracks, snapped its head around, and just made a V-line for me. Started coming down the hill. I kept doing it, and he'd stop, listen. And he's looking, moving his head around. I kept doing it. And this gray fox came from me to you, and he's like leaning forward, sniffing, trying to figure out what's going on. And I wasn't particularly worried. I mean, they're not very big or anything, but I didn't want to give it a heart attack either. And eventually it backed up a little bit, and I stepped out from the side of the tree, and all four legs went in opposite directions. It just bolted out of there 100 miles an hour. But you know, my old school teacher taught me that trick, and it's amazing how fox respond to that.